So let's just check it out and see. Okay, so this is about long-term stability. You want to know what your finances are going to look like in the future, and see when he's holding on so tight to his finances, he's, both feet are on the pentacles. He doesn't want to lose them. He's holding this one and he's thinking about it right here, on the top of the crown chakra, just really trying to channel the best way forward, trying to figure out how to invest, trying to figure out where you can save money. I see that happening right now. So I'm already getting a reading about you want to know about your financial future. So let's just keep going and see what happens. Okay, so the next card is the crossover card or the bridge card, and that's either going to be a stable bridge for you to cross over, or one that's rickety and not helpful, or someone you're going to meet along the way on that bridge that's going to either give you something or some advice or help you along the way. So let's just see what you're going to meet on the bridge. Okay, so the King of Swords, which is great. Okay, so this tells me that you have someone, or even could be yourself, but I'm feeling it's another person who maybe it's a financial advisor, maybe it's a fatherly figure, someone who is very intellectual around money, someone who has a knowledge and a wisdom about money, someone who can help you hang on to your money, someone who knows how the market works, or how to move money around to make it work for you, or how to save money and be frugal. So across the path, you're definitely going to have some good information. Okay, so that's good. Now, we are going to be talking about this next card, which is the root of the situation that you're going through right now. But it also, I've noticed, could be the root that drives a lot of your decisions, not just the month of May. And the root is going to be something subconsciously that drives you. It's kind of the motive behind your decision making, or it could be a fear behind your decision making, or hope behind your decision making, or the actions that you're taking. All right, so let's check it out and see. Okay, we have the Empress, but it's upside down. Okay, so this is telling me that in your mind or in your subconscious, there's this fear that you aren't going to be able to basically, it's almost like you don't trust your own abilities, okay? Because the Empress is a card that has a lot of, she has a lot of really great ability. She stands in her power. She's connected to the divine. She has a lot of spiritual energy. She has a motherly, nurturing aspect to her as well, and she has a fertility aspect to her. It's like it's sort of like the womanly intuition, but also filled with spirituality and divine. So this is telling me right now you're not trusting your ability to really be on your own, or to nurture your finances like you feel like you are uncertain about it. Or it could just be that you're not moving towards it because your motherly if you're a female, your motherly responsibilities, or even if you're a male, your fatherly responsibilities are holding you back right now. It could be because kids are home and you're not being able to get as much work done, so you have this fear subconsciously that you're not going to be able to move forward. So what I want to do when I do these readings, of course, as a Libra and as a sextilenium Libra and ruled by Venus, I'm going to give you that love and that Empress, because I do have a lot of Empress energy, is to tell you that, right now you're doing the right thing. Okay, you're taking care of what you need to take care of, and the rest of it is going to fall into place. So don't make any decisions based on the fear of losing something. Okay, always make your decisions going forward on the fact that you have this ability to make it through any situation, no matter what. Okay, always think that you have that capability. That's what you need right now. Okay, so now this next card is, what are you carrying with you in the past? Is it helping you? Is it not? Is it not helping you? Is it something you need to let go of? Is it something you need to hang on to? So let's check it out. Okay. All right. Well, this is good because this is telling me that you have the ability to juggle things, to adapt, to balance things. You are fine. Okay. It means that in the past, you've always made it work. You've always pulled your means together. You've always made ends meet. So things are, you have no reason to really worry about financial loss at this time. And it's just, you're always going to be able to make things up. Even if you were bankrupt, you're going to end up at some point bringing it all back. So don't worry, okay? That's what I'm getting here, is that you have this ability to really adapt to any situation. I feel like I'm getting this energy that you're able to be frugal when you need to. You're also very crafty in terms of like your ability to make it without money somehow. So this is good too. You want it, but you also know how to live without it. I feel like you're not the type of person who needs to really rely on luxury. But if you had luxury, that's good. That's good, but you don't have to rely on it either. Okay, so this is the outcome card of the bridge. Once you've crossed over it, we're going to see what happens here. Okay. So you get the Chariot, and it's upside down. Now, I've seen the Chariot in so many of the readings going forward as outcome cards. This means take your time, slow down, make your choices after you've gotten all the information. Don't rush into anything. And then also take your time in the process. Like if you are, at home with your kids, take your time with them. Know that the stress that you're feeling, or that if you are feeling stress, that you can let go of it and just enjoy yourself, okay? And take time out right now to enjoy yourself, because you will bounce back. Things will bounce back for you because you have this really wonderful ability to adapt. So don't worry. Just take things slow. Like if you wake up in the morning and you feel like you have a ton of stuff to do, put on some music, or a TV show, like, right in the kitchen or something. Like if that's what you have to do in the morning is, a lot of housework or something that's getting in the way of whatever other project you're working on, just take it easy and have some, tea, and like make it into something nice for yourself. Okay. So just take things slow. That's what I'm getting from that. Okay. So you will make it. And you can actually enjoy yourself right now. That's what the first part of the reading is telling me. Now here's your future card, and I think that this is the lapis. That this is the card that I feel like is most important to you right now. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's either going to be something that pops up in the future that is good news, or it could be bad news, or it could be something you just need to be cognizant of or cautious about. So let's see what it is. Okay, I'm getting this again. All right, so I'm getting the Eight of Pentacles, but it's upside down. So this is telling me right now in the future, right now in the future, it's telling me right now about the future that you're going to have a hard time perfecting your craft, or you're going to have a hard time really buckling down and working to the level of achievement that you need. Okay, so I want you to look at this card and think of that whenever, I'm telling you to take things slow. I'm telling you to have that cup of tea. I'm telling you to put the music on and everything, but you still do need to chip away at whatever it is that the ideas that you have in your head to be successful in the future, okay? Because if this card is upside down, that means that you're procrastinating, and that your future is filled with some procrastination. So you have to balance, just like this card was saying. You do need to balance. Spend your morning doing the things you have to do, get them out of the way, and then spend your evenings, instead of like, reading a book or watching TV or doing some form of entertainment, make sure that you at least spend 1, 2, 3 hours, something like that, on perfecting that thing that you're looking for. I don't care if you're trying to write a book, write 5 paragraphs a day, okay? If you're trying to do some art piece, do an hour of it a day, or think about it at least. So, I like to do brainstorming, and I do a lot of that in the shower, where when I'm in there, I just think about what I'm about to do next. And when I wake up in the morning, I don't jump right out of bed. I sit in the bed for a little while. I kind of look at the ceiling a little bit, or I just keep my eyes closed, and I picture the day unfolding. I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then once I picture it out, then I just wake up and then I execute. And that's how I keep things rolling and going. So that could also be, even if you're not able to do as much work as you want to shut everything else out and brainstorm for a little while about, okay, I know I need to do this, but what is the best way to approach it? And give it some thought, because the thought of it is also going to help you, okay? All right, so let's see. It's going to help you plan it out. So when you are ready and you do have that time, you're going to execute. Now, this is the card for the month of May. Okay, I'm starting to feel that Gemini energy coming from this row here, and it's going to have a lot to do with communication. But this first card, we'll get to that, but this first card has this is about you, it's about yourself, it's about your strengths, your weaknesses, what weaknesses you can turn into strengths, what's helping you and what's hindering you. So let's check it out. Okay, the Magician. I keep getting this for Sagittarius a lot. Okay, and it's upside down. So this is telling me, that you're a crafty person. You have a lot in your arsenal. You are able to turn things into gold. You're like an alchemist. You're able to manifest whatever it is that you need, but you still are, your weakness is not doing it. Your weakness is procrastination. It's your it's you spending your free time in non-productive ways. Like that's good too. I mean, you only have one life to live, so you got to live it, right? And it's not a bad thing, because you can do this when you need to, but also at the same time, you do need to put a little bit of that work in there, okay? And that's what this card is telling me, that you have the ability to manifest whatever you need. You can turn whatever it is into gold, but you just have to put the work in. And you do have this ability to balance this out as well. I think that you probably want to listen to this person a little bit more, whoever this is, to help. This isn't usually an air sign or someone who has at least some air qualities, where they're able to help, like, balance, and they're able to discern between things and cut to the chase. And so if you just listen to them a little bit more, I think that also is going to help you be in that position where you can really manifest whatever you want. So I feel like in this, I've just got a message kind of this person is telling you a lot of times, hey, why don't you work on this? And I feel like you're saying, I don't want to, or I don't have time. But again, take your time and just slowly get there. Slowly build momentum, okay? So this next card is about your environment. It's like, how do you feel about your environment? How do you feel people feel about you in your environment? Is it conducive? Is it not? And so let's just see, okay? All right, so you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so that's good for environment. So that means that in this particular case, you might see someone as always able to get things done, and you may see them as like your knight in shining armor, I'm going back to feeling like there's maybe some male influence, whoever in your life. If you're a male, it could be your father, that you always see them getting something done, and you could be feeling like you kind of wish you had that ability to stop procrastinating. Sorry, this is it's I'm trying to flesh this out, and so um, but I can't decide exactly if it is a male figure or just someone in your life that you look up to, that has this great ability to get things done, and you kind of wonder in yourself why you can't, and you wonder if they see you as someone who can get things done, or if you see yourself as someone who can get things done. So, or if other people perceive you as not being able to be as reliable. So, what I would say in this situation is, as long as you heed this advice from this reading, and you take things slow, but you work towards your goal, you have amazing ability to manifest. But it's not enough to know that. You have to take some action. All right, so now this next card is your hopes and your fears. And sometimes this could be just about the month of May. Oh, okay. I also got that Gemini energy in this card. I feel like this person, I'm sorry to go back to it. I feel like this person over communicates to you as well a lot. And I think that's going to slow down in the month of May, and you're going to be able to communicate back to them a lot better than you have. I feel like your voice is going to be heard. Okay, back to this card. Sorry, that came out just out of there, out of nowhere. Okay, so this card is about your hopes and fears. So let's check it out. Okay, the King of Wands, and it's upside down. So you're worried about your ability to manifest, or you have a fear that you can't manifest what you need, but that is clearly untrue from this reading. Okay, you do have this ability to manifest. It's the King of Wands, do whatever, he wants. He figures everything out. So just it's in reverse for you right now because it's your fear, but your hope is that this is who you are. And I think that if you just work a little bit more closer to what you need to get done, and you just chip away at it. Look, this card is showing him chip away. If you just chip away at it, you're going to get there, and you're going to perceive yourself as reliable, and so your fear will turn into your greatest hope. And your greatest hope for yourself is that you can manifest these things. And in the future you will, because I'm already seeing that you will. And this is your outcome card. So I said that you will, that you're going to achieve. I feel that already. And I'm going to just, rub this lapis over this card, and we're going to see this is another future card for you. And I think this is something that you're looking for, an answer. And what is it? Okay, great. Okay, so this is a card, it's about nostalgia. It's like looking towards the past, but it's upside down. So this is about looking towards the future. And it is the Six of Cups. All right, so also the Six of Cups in reverse is about, okay, well, it's about expectations, okay? So this outcome card right here is telling me that even though I'm saying that, yes, you are going to be successful, because I already know that, this card is telling me that maybe your expectations could be a little bit unrealistic in the future. So I don't know what you're trying to manifest, but I don't think anything is unrealistic. I really don't. So maybe what is happening is in the future, you're thinking your goals are unrealistic in your mind, because I know that they're not, because I've already got it feeling this victory for you. So anything that maybe that's another reason why you're at a standstill or you're procrastinating, and is because you feel as if your goals are unrealistic. But don't ever feel that way, because even if you move towards something that is a goal that seems unachievable, there's always something good that comes out of it. There's always another person that you meet, another door that opens, another success that happens, another discovery that happens. I mean, sometimes even when you fail, you discover more and you learn more and you move forward more. So don't think that your dreams and your goals are unrealistic, okay? So don't let that happen to you in the future. That's why I do these readings is to let you see what your future could look like or would look like if you keep going with the path that you're on. So the path that I've seen right here is that you have this amazing ability to balance, but you don't trust yourself. You're looking for long-term stability. You have people in your life that you can turn to and look up to and that communicate with you, but you have this procrastination going on, but you have this ability to manifest. You just need to take your time to do it. Your fear is that you can't manifest, and now here is like the whole outcome of this whole thing is because you, in your mind, you really still feel like everything's unrealistic. Everything seems unrealistic, especially when you start from zero. Even when I did this channel and I started from zero, I'm still not quite where I want to be. Well, I'm not anywhere near where I want to be, but I'm still doing it because I know that if I keep working at it, I could be uh, reaching more people, and that is my goal. Like my goal can seem unrealistic, which is to bring love and to bring hope and to um, bring light into people's lives. And as a Libra, I want to bring balance and fairness and all these good things. And that seems like a really unrealistic task. But at the same time, like I just work at it a little bit at a time until I finally get there. So that's what I'm seeing for you as well, is just keep the course. Don't worry about whether you can manifest things, because you can. You just need to work at it a little bit. And don't get stuck thinking, oh, I tried this before and it didn't work. So you have this attitude that other things are unrealistic. But don't think that way, because you can definitely move forward.